And it's PJ.
And we're still here in Dallas, Texas for it's been a nice home stretch, 3-game home stretch, which puts us in town for a week. And it's good to be home, and it's going to be tough to leave.
It is, especially after the success we've had so far against one of the tougher teams in our division.
Yeah, we'll tell you about that success in just a minute. As the fadeaway goes there, you can see the team that we're going to play today, the Baltimore Jacks. They just moved to Baltimore this year, got the team back together. This team's very similar to the team that we saw, Pete, a few years ago when we were in Phoenix with Beals. We went to the playoffs against these guys, and was still that Game 3 first round playoff game is still one of the best baseball games I've ever seen. So these guys, when they're firing on all cylinders, they could do well. I understand they're not right now, but
yeah, from what I understand, they're struggling.
Yeah. Well, like I said, before we get into that, let's tell you a little bit about that last game really quick. It was in the top of the first that the Ramblers established that this was going to be our game. I mean, they looked great offensively, at least right off the bat. Spray Bellamy, of course, stepping to the plate against Maurice Brick and taking this one out in the left field off the pole, ringing the bell, a 2-run home run. Way to get started early. And then we hold them off, and then in the bottom of the second, we keep right up to work here. Marcus Murillo gets one over the right center field wall. It's his second home run in as many games. He hadn't had a home run before these 2 games, Pete, and all he's got back-to-back.
That's right. Yeah, he was struggling at the. Actually, we talked about. He was struggling at the plate. So yeah, it was good to see him kind of snap out of it. Hopefully, he'll be able to continue that success at the plate.
Yes. Yeah, let's go for 3. Well, anyway, speaking of 3, that next inning, bottom of the third, Kid Paul comes up into the third straight inning, Pete. Another home run. He pops this one out of the right field wall. It's another 2-run home run. And just like that, the Ramblers are up 5-zip.
Yeah, and it was great to see. We had talked about it earlier about how they were hitting home runs, but they were all solo home runs. So it was nice to see them cleaning up the base paths. Nice to see them getting base runners out in front of those home runs and racking up points, racking up runs quickly. And I think that was one of the things that really helped put the Crocodons out early, was that they weren't just getting 1 run here and 1 run there. It was a 2-run shot, a 3-run shot, you know?
Yeah, and then defensively they did well. They got great pitching, and they also got good defense. We held them off until the very end. But still, 4 innings later, the bottom of the 7th, it's us again. Kid Paul again. This time he nails one out in the center field deep. It goes over the head of the center field. They got to run back and chase it. It's an RBI, making it 6-0. Finally, Chicago shows up in the top of the 9th with a Tara Leonera here standing at the plate, and she hits one in the left field. It's a solo home run, makes it 6-1. And we're a little concerned on our end. I know Dana Yuppers was pitching, gave that one up. I think we eventually. Oh yeah, no, it was after that. Still the top of the 9th. They get 2. We couldn't just have an inning. We give them 1 run. Juanita Hernandez hits one into right field. It's caught, robbed by the right fielder. But the run comes in. It's a sac fly, making it 6-2. Then we go to Twist Gutierrez. He clamps down. Bottom of that inning, Vinny Vortex at the plate, grounds out to first base, and first baseman runs it back down. Game's over, and your Ramblers take 2 straight. We go from having a losing record to being 5-5, and now we want to stay out of that losing column.
Yeah, we definitely do. Like I said, we brought the Crocodons down to our level. They're at 5-5 now as well. So we're back in the hunt, and that's where we want to be this early in the season. We don't, you don't have to be in first place, but you don't want to be out of the running yet.
Yep. Talking about places, let's tell you about the other games. There was 15 other scores to tell you before today's game. So why don't we start off, Pete? You got the Wide Loads down in Guadalajara at the Buzzards. What happened?
The Wide Loads traveled to take on the Buzzards. Wide Loads out to an early lead. They're going to extend, and the Buzzards come roaring back and win at 8-7 in the end.
Wow, Wax Bill in Atlanta at the Wildcats, and it's the Wax Bills 9-5.
Platypi travel to take on the Heaters. The Heaters out to an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 3-2.
Freebooters at the Grapplers. Again, the second game in a row in Florida, and the Grapplers take it 5-4.
Detroit Moose against these Jacks, and the Moose are going to win that one 9-2.
The Overdogs up in Tacoma at the Herbisaurs, and it was an Overdogs win, 4-2.
B-Wolves travel to take on the Wild Pigs, and the Wild Pigs are going to win it 5-4 and 11.
Platypi down in San Juan at the Swordfish. Swordfish take that one 4-1.
Nemesis travel to take on the Sawteeth. The Nemesis win at 5-3.
Wax Spills the Blowfish in LA, and his Blowfish win 5-2.
Wide Load's taking on the Overdogs, and it's a back and forth battle. The Overdogs are going to win 5-4.
Hot Corners and Sirloins battle of the Midwest, and it's mostly Sirloins 8-2.
The Lockhorns travel to take on the Freebooters. Freebooters win 1-0.
Crocs went and played Michigan, and they get crushed there 12-1. Wow.
Wildcats taking on the Moonstars, and it's the Wildcats 8, Moonstars 3 in the end. Woo. Holy cow. That was crazy time right there. So in the Liberty Conference right now, Tom, the Wide Loads with a record of 5-6 have are in first place. Sorry, we'll get this together before the game starts, I'm sure.
Foghorn Leghorn, is that you?
Wide Loads with a record of 5-6 are in first place. The Platypi just behind them with a record of 4-7, and they find themselves a game out of first place.
Yeah, wow. Every team in that division has a losing record. Every team has a negative run differential. Well, the Eastern Division is just falling apart.
That's where the champs are going to come from, the Eastern.
Well, it would be quite a turnaround. What a sad story that is. Central Division, it's the Atlanta Wildcats who are in front. It's 7-4, respectable. One game lead ahead of the Michigan Moose, who are 6-5 and a +13. We're right behind them, half game behind the Moose at 5-5.
Yes, sir. And down in the Western Division, the Nemesis, with a record of 7-4, have a one-game lead over both the Sawteeth and the Overdogs, who are in second place with records of 6-5.
I was just thinking in ours that those poor Crocodons would be tied for first if they're in the Eastern Division. They're last in our division. In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, these are the champs right here, man. These guys, the Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, 8-3 right now. We haven't seen that sort of a freebooter record since we were down in Fort Lauderdale there. And a +15 run differential. They got a full game lead ahead of the Montreal Wax Bills, who are also very respectively 7-4.
Wow. In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 7-3. They have a game and a half lead over the second place Lockhorns, who have a record of 6-5.
And then those Hot Corners looks like the worst record in the league, 3-8 and -25.
I was going to say the Swordfish are 3-8, but they're only a -7. So
Pacific Division, it's those LA Blowfish out in top, 7-4 with +2 run differential. They have a full game lead ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, last year's champs, who started slow. We beat them first, but now they got a winning record at 6-5. And that's going to bring us to today's game. It's the 3-7 Jacks, Extreme Contact Specialists against Extreme Contact Specialists, the 5-5 Ramblers. Now, it looks like we're very similar. They got a little more power than us, a little more speed. Our defense looks to be the same. Our rotation's the same. They got a better bullpen, so they should have the upper hand. I'm surprised they're 3-7. So we got to be careful. They're going to put Barry Ozone on the mound. Their third string right-handers. No, mostly for his junk, it's really good. He's got fair accuracy, and he doesn't throw it all too hard. He's got an elite screwball, so we have to keep an eye on that. He's 0-1 of the season, so he wants to even off his record. He's got a respectable 4.50 ERA and a 1.50 whip.
That's right. And backing him up, they've got I don't remember Joe Jackson, shortstop. Juice Jackson, how can I forget that? Juice Jackson, the shortstop, he's got good power, good ability to connect at home plate, but he's got poor speed on the base paths. He's hitting 189 with no home runs. Razzie Dazzler, the center fielder, who's locked in, she's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and better than average speed, and she's got a little bit of a plus to all of her
traits.
There you go. because she's locked in. Attributes, that was the word I was looking for. So she's got a little bit of a plus to all her attributes because she's locked in, but she's hitting 321 with one home run and an Immaculo Spectaculo the relief pitcher, who is one of the best. He is on fire right now, Tom, and he's got a good velocity, excellent jump, good, very good accuracy. He's got a .44 ERA and a .58 WHIP. We do not want to see spectacular.
No, which means we probably will. We're going to put our right-hander, third string right-hander on the mound, Jet Dapper. Jet Dapper is the worst performing pitcher of ours so far, so he's really hoping to turn things around. He's known mostly for his velocity, and he's got okay junk and accuracy. He's a rally stopper, but he's 0-2 on the season with a 10.03 ERA and a 2.31 WHIP, Pete, so he's got his work cut out for him.
He definitely does, but he's got some guys behind him that are they are locked in right now. Kid Paul, the right fielder, with better than average power, good ability to connect, and average speed on the base pass. Again, all of his attributes just a little plus because of his locked-in status. He's hitting .333 with 2 home runs. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, we talked about him in the pregame. He's on fire right now. Well, he's not on fire. He's actually locked in. Yeah. I was just using a figure of speech, but you got to be careful because that actually means something. So, he's locked in, and he's got a little bit less than average power. He's got very good ability to connect and less than average speed on the base pass, almost poor speed on the base pass. He's hitting .242 with 2 home runs. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, who's been a little cold lately, but he's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate. About average speed on the base pass, he's hitting .364 with 4 home runs.
That's what I heard. We're going to get the lineup for the assistant coach, looking something like it is. It's going to be Marcus Murillo starting off. Why not? Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, he's got 2 back-to-back home runs. He is locked in, as Pete said. Right behind him, Swindle Heath will be playing in left field, batting second, batting third. Spray Bellamy at third base. And at right field, batting cleanup, Kid Paul. Kid Paul also locked in. Corbin Huerta is going to play center field today instead of whoever else played center field before. And
Kid Paul.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Kid Paul's going to be over at right field. So Huerta's going to play center field at bat fifth, batting sixth. John Contreras will be at first base. And then catching Maximiliano LeBlanc. Batting, well, they say batting eighth. No McLean is shortstop, but he's tense. Is there anyone you think we want to see if anybody else? Let's see here. Everyone else is out of position. There's no one else.
I think Murillo can play shortstop, but then you'd have to have somebody who can play second base.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll leave him in there. I guess a tense no McLean is still better than most. So, but I guess we want to keep that in mind if we're looking at people in the future. Ken Bernal, the Dallas Texan, is going to be designated here. He'll bat ninth. And Jet Dapper going to be on the mound, going to throw the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the curveball, and the slider. And, yeah, it's funny, Peter. Before this game, I was just thinking we were so close to making some moves here, but a couple wins in a row quiets things down in the clubhouse, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, nothing makes a clubhouse more quiet than winning. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, tell me about those Jacks. What's their lineup look like?
Okay, the Jacks lineup is going to look like this. Wilson in right field is going to be leading off. He's locked in. Jack Cracker in left field is tense. Huffy Bluffler, the second baseman, batting third. Juice Jackson, the third baseman, batting fourth. Downton Upton at first base, batting fifth. Rob Glover at shortstop. Corman, the designated hitter, will be hitting seventh. Razzie Dazzler, the center fielder, batting eighth. And then Tough Lift, the catcher, will be batting ninth. Barry Ozone is going to be starting pitcher.
Yeah, first night game.
Yes. Oh, cool. The first time. Oh, very nice. Look at that city back there. Boy, that is pretty.
Friday night in Dallas.
Yes, sir. We're going to start this one off with Batch Wilson, Jack Crecker, Huffley Buffler getting the first look at Jet Dapper, who's taking the mound with a 10.03 ERA. Here comes Swindle Heath.
Yeah.
Out to left field. Batch Wilson, the right fielder, is locked in and fit. He's a bad ball hitter, hitting 185 with 3 RBIs. Bad ball hitter. Produced batted ball speed penalty when making contact. That one shot into left field, and Swindle Heath
okay.
is there to make the catch. for the first out. One out, one up, one down, and in steps Jack Cracker, the left fielder. He's 10th but fit, hitting 176 with 1 RBI. So far, you can see in the first 2 batters why they're not doing so well.
Well, I was going to say that it seemed like the ballpark was built for that last hit, Pete.
Yeah, it was deep. First pitch to Cracker is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a roller to Marcus Murillo. He's going to pick it up and double pump, make the throw to Contreras at first base for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. And then steps Huffy Buffler, the second baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's a slow poke with a noodle arm. And he's hitting 257 with a home run, 1 RBI. Slow poke, decreased running speed while running out of the batter's box. First pitch to Buffler's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Noodle arm, decreased throw speed when throwing. There's a foul ball along the first base line. And very quickly, Buffler's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Allen's fouled off. He'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the first. There's a roller to Marcus Murillo. He's going to pick it up. He'll make the throw to John Contreras at first base for the third out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the third. Marcus Murillo, Swindle Heath, and Spray Bellamy going to get a first look at Barry Ozone, who's taking the bump with that 4.50 ERA. Nice slow look here at the Jacks bench. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, locked in and fit.
All right, first pitch. Oh, inside corner by Barry Ozone, misses ball 1. 1-0 the count. There's one, but he gets under it. Pops that one up in the center field. Razzie Dazzler's waving off. Just to make that grab for the first out.
Yes, sir. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, stepping in. He's outside. He's neutral and fit, hitting 364 with 4 home runs and 8 RBIs. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1 now to Swindle Heath. That one's inside, ball 2. Heath favors the outside pitch. That's ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Swindle Heath, a big hack. That's over the inside corner. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one's fouled off into the stands. He'll get another pitch. 3-2. That one ripped foul along the first baseline. 3-2. That one's low, ball 4, and Swindle Heath will take a base. So 1 on with 2 outs, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
Spray Bellamy, outside pitch, big hack, 318 on the season, 5 home runs, 8 RBIs, dangerous batter. I love the man. Takes first pitch inside, ball 1, 1-0 the count. Average speed runner at first base. Ozone peeking over at first to see if he goes. Oh, he tried to swing at that, but missed that breaking pitch, got under 1-1 now. Oh, that makes the outside corner 1-2. Now he's got him in a hole. And there goes the runner for second. The throw, and they get him. Doggone. Doggone it. Hard hit to center field going deep, but that's going to be caught by Dazzler before the track. 3 down, Pete.
Yep. So we're going to head into the top of the second. Still no score. Juice Jackson, Downton, Upton, and Rob Glover going to get a first look at Jet Dapper, who threw 7 pitches in the first inning. Brought his ERA down to a 9.24, Tommy.
All right. Jet Dapper, a native of Danbury, Connecticut. Juice Jackson, on the other hand, off-speed hitter, stimulated. 189 in the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs, but a power hitter. As a matter of fact, the outfield's going to fade back deep from. You know, we should fade this outfield back more often because they're so slow. They can always run up. But anyway, that's just me. Second pitch by Dapper, also misses low, 2-0. He's a little nervous about pitching to this guy. 10th pitch. Oh, it's a hard hit to right field, and yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'm so worried about that. That's a home run over the right field wall. You knew he'd get back into it eventually. Unfortunately, he did it right here. 411 feet is Jackson's first home run, and 3rd RBI this season, and it may get him out of his slump. And the Jacks are on the board. Downton Upton now, 242 on the season, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. And Baltimore with the early lead. Here's the pitch by Dapper. Reaches out, hits a breaking pitch, fouls it away. 3rd baseline. 0-1 the count. Jet Dapper not looking too worried yet. He can get back in this. Misses just inside. Ball 1, rebound now, 1 apiece. Great night here in Dallas, Texas for a baseball game. Visiting team in from Baltimore. We could take him down a peg. That missed outside, 2-1. Breaking pitch makes it inside. Even now, 2 apiece. Low pressure situation. Top of the second. Ramblers down by 1. Oh, it fouls under that breaking pitch third baseline souvenir. We got some jumping up and down Ramblers fans. But swinging him a strike 3. He gets a K to redeem himself from that last run. That's going to be good for his confidence. And that's going to bring in Rob Glover. We know Rob Glover from years back, Pete. Mr. Magic Hands hitting .417. The shortstop for the Baltimore Jacks. Takes the first pitch inside ball. 1-0 the count. Jet Dapper's ERA at a 9.69 now. It's already come down a little. Oh, there's a hard one in the left field with Swindle Heath. Oh, he traps it. He slid to try and catch it, but he trapped it instead. And great left fielding, but it's going to be in there for a single. That sets up the double play, Pete. Unfortunately, he got Clutch Corman to the plate. He's clutch, but he's hit 118 on the season. No home runs, no RBIs. A fast runner at first base who could steal, but not against. I don't think he could steal against LeBlanc. Oh, that gets away, of course. And they don't get the throw. Oh, darn it. Passed ball. And now the runner's at second base in scoring position with just 1 out. Of course. Breaking pitch in there for strike 0-2. He's got Corman in the hole. Maybe get him to chase something. Goes back to second. Oh, and Noah McLean couldn't quite tag him in time. Had to run to the bag. Oh, pitch low and inside. He doesn't chase that breaker. We're at 1-2 now. Oh, there's one right past his legs into center field. Huerta's going to whip it home. Okay, the runner holds up because there's a good throw by Huerta. But now you got runners in the corners. There's still 1 out. Razzie Dazzler, 321, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. But Jet Dappers knows a rally stopper and a double play would get us out of this. He goes to first. Contreras doesn't get the tag in time, but he gets him dirty. It's a good call. I liked it. I don't know what the fans are upset about. Oh, check swing on the outside corner, breaking pitch. 0-1 the countdown to Razzie. 24th pitch by Dapper. Check swing, strike 2. 0-2, but she's a tough out. So as 25th, he's going to have a hard time getting past her. Maybe he can get her to hit in that grounder. Check swing, strike 3. All right, she doesn't like the call. She didn't swing. She watched 3 strikes go by. And Jet Dapper gets his second K. Now it's tough lift the catcher. His turn. He's 296 on the season. No home runs, no RBIs. He's got good power, though. So the outfield on the next pitch is going to check swing, strike 1. Outfield's going to fade back. Infield's playing normal. They just need 1 out now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Boy, that was a good swing, though. I could have gone a long way. 0-2. Oh, he doesn't chase the rising fastball. Ball 1. 1-2 the count now. Ramblers close to getting out of this. Hard one on the foul ball third base line, thankfully. Still 1-2. Fans cheering him on. Come on, Jet. Oh, inside he has to back him off the plate. We're at 2-2-2. 31st pitch in the second inning. He reaches out. Murillo dives but can't get it. They're going to get another run. Runner making it to third. Huerta throws. But the runner gets to third, and now we got runners in the corner still with 2 outs. And a 2-0 Baltimore Jacks win. Now it's Batch Wilson who's 0 for 1 on the day. It's like corner strike 1. We usually get those first 2 strikes before something happens. Oh, there's one into center field. It's going to be another RBI. Huerta's going to throw that in. And Jet Dapper gives up 3 in the second here. And now it's Jack Cracker's turn. Jack Cracker's tense. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's a good contact hitter, good power. Outfield's going to fade back. And we still just need that 1 out. Jet Dapper got to get out. Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me. All right, so they're going to hold up. The runners aren't going to go. Another pass ball. I don't know what's going on with LeBlanc back there. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2, but this is the trouble spot. We got to get past this. Oh, fouled back up here by us. 0-2. Both the batter and the pitcher are tense. Breaking pitch is low, though. He does not chase. 1-2 the count. Outside corner ball 2. He's closing in on 40 pitches. He throws to first. It was way too late. Strike 3. Gets his 3rd K, Pete. Gives up 3 runs and 3 Ks.
Yeah, that was awesome. Going into the bottom of the second, it's the Jacks 3. Ramblers nothing. Kid Paul, Corbin Yurta, and John Contreras getting their first look at Barry Ozone, who threw 15 pitches and gave up 1 walk. Kid Paul, the right fielder, is locked in, and Fitty's an RBI hero who's hitting .333 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. There's a shot.
Yeah, there we go, Pete. It's that easy.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
That one is out of the park. That travel. Kid Paul has just hit a 469-foot home run. It's his 3rd one of the season and his 7th RBI. So way to go, Kid Paul. We're on the board. 3-1 now. Corbin Yurka stepping in.
Huerta, 465. Let's get another home run, Corby. Thanks, outside corner, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Safety off now. High inside, pop fly toward the dugout. Oh, what a catch by Juice Jackson for the out.
1 out, nobody on. John Contreras stepping in. He's hitting .235 with a home run and an RBI. He's known as a base rounder. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Contreras, the first baseman. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. It's over the outside corner for a called strike. 2-1 now. That one's lifted foul over the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's lifted foul into the stands along the first base side. 2-2. There's a line drive to the second baseman who dives and makes a catch for the second out.
Maximiliano LeBlanc, 379 a season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. We still haven't got to the end of our rotation yet. LeBlanc, the catcher, fouls one hard, third base line, Souvenir. That one low, past the mound into center field. LeBlanc seated on first, Pete. Good hit, 2 outs. Maybe we could do something.
Yes, sir. So 1 out with 2 outs. No McLean, the shortstop, steps in. He's tense, but Fitty favors the low pitch. McLean hitting .404 with 2 home runs and 10 RBIs. First pitch to McLean's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's a smash. Is that going to go? That's out of here. Tie game. 2 home runs in the second inning, and it's now 3-3. That one traveled 421 feet. That's his 3rd home run and 12th RBI of the season. And the game is tied. Ken Bernal is stepping in.
See, Pete, calm down. Tommy's got this.
Yes, sir.
Ken Bernal, the Dallas native, hardliner to left field. It's going. It's not going to go. It hits the dirt. He's going to make his way to second. Cracker picks it up. He's going to hold up at second with a stand-up double. Way to go, Kenny. Pete, the Ramblers getting the offense going.
Yes, sir. So 1 out with 2 outs. In steps Marcus Murillo. He's 0 for 1 today. Murillo playing second base for the Ramblers. First pitch to Murillo is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Ozone throwing his 31st pitch. That's ripped, just foul along the first baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Murillo. That one's a low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That's low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Marcus Murillo. That catches the outside corner. Full count now, 3-2. There's, ripped but foul along the right field line. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a fly ball, line drive to Huffy Buffler at second base for the 3rd out. So we're going into the top of the 3rd. Jacks 3 runs on 5 hits. Ramblers 3 runs on 4 hits. Huffley Buffler 0 for 1. Juice Jackson 1 for 1 with a home run. Downton Upton 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Dapper at 39 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. Huffley Buffler, the second baseman, is 0 for 1 today. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a slowpoke with a noodle arm. A noodle arm at second base. First pitch to Buffler's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jet Dapper is tense. There's a roller foul along the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. There's a fly ball. That's going to get caught by Contreras. A little blooper to the first baseman for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down. In steps Juice Jackson, the third baseman. He's 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI. He's an off-speed hitter who's stimulated. First pitch to is hit foul on the ground along the first base line. Strike 1. Jackson takes that pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Juice Jackson.
Get it.
Shoots that
Yes.
into center field, and Corbin Yurka runs up on it, makes the catch for 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Downton Upton. Downton Upton, the first baseman, is 0 for 1. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's got a +10 contact when hitting against a right-hander.
You say.
Two outs, nobody on. First pitch to Upton is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Dapper is neutral now. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Base is empty in the top of the third. There's a roller, and that's going to get to Contreras, who's going to throw it to first base, and Jet Dapper's covering for the third out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the third. Still knotted up at 3. Swindle Heath walked his first time up. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1, and Kid Paul 1 for 1 with a home run. Barry Ozone at 36 pitches with a walk and giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 6.3. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He walked his first time up.
All right. Way to answer Texas Ramblers to give up 3 and they get 3 back. First one's inside, ball 1, another count. We got an even match here in the third. That one's in for strike. Safety off now to Swindle Heath. That one off the ground. Good trap by the catcher.
Oh,
fouls that one off. Now we're even at 2 apiece. Late swing on the ground. Rob Glover dives, throws it. Wow, what a play by Rob Glover at the shortstop to get that out.
Yes, sir. So 1 out, nobody on. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, steps in. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the third. First pitch to Bellamy's over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That's a little outside. Inside, ball 1. 1-1. That one's ripped foul into the dugout along the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Bellamy. That's inside, ball 2. That evens the count. 2-2. There's a shot, and that's going to get into center field for a clean single. And Spray Bellamy standing at first base with only 1 out. Let's get things going here, guys.
All right, let's get the lead, Pete.
Yes, sir.
Kid Paul 1 for 1, a home run, an RBI. He giggles. Known as an RBI hero. He's got an average speed runner at first base. First pitch by Barry Ozone makes the outside corner 0-1. That one way outside. Does not make it. Evens at 1 apiece. Reaches out, hits that to Jackson. That's going to be 1-2 double play. Oh, no, he looped the throw to first, Pete, and ran it out.
That's that noodle arm coming back to haunt him. So 1 out with 2 outs. Corbin Murta stepping in. He's 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, runner at first base. First pitch, low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Murta.
Yes!
That's a home run. Another one. That's out of here. Bakers hit 2 450-plus foot home runs in 1 game. That traveled 460 feet. That's his second home run and 6th RBI of the season. The score's now 5-3 Ramblers. And then steps John Contreras.
What is happening, Pete?
I don't know.
John Contreras 0 for 1 of the day. Hometown fans cheering the boy on. That one misses low. 1-0 the count. Base is cleared as a 5-3 lead, as Pete said. That one misses high. Barry Ozone a little nervous now. Oh, a hardliner into right field. That's going to go fair into the corner. Contreras rounding first. He's known as a base rounder. He's actually rounding second, Pete, on his way to third. Oh! What?
He got thrown out going for third. So we're going to head into the top of the fourth. It's Ramblers 5, Jacks 3. Rob Glover 1 for 1. Clutch Corman 1 for 1. And Razzie Dazzler 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Jet Dapper at 49 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits.
Robert Glover 1 for 1 with a single. Mr. Magic Hands. We still got to be careful. You know, a 2-run lead is not a big enough lead for the Texas Ramblers, historically speaking. When you got a pitcher on the mound who's got a 9.82 ERA. That one misses inside, ball 1-0 the count. He's got 15 Ks, does Jet Dapper, but his problem is he throws strikeouts and gives up home runs. That one misses inside as well, 2-0. He's going to throw his 52nd pitch to the locked-in Glover. That one also misses outside.
Problem is he can't get the freaking ump to call a strike.
Yeah. 3-0 now to Glover.
At this point, I'm just going to walk him.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise I'd have to just throw him a meatball.
Right down the middle, yeah.
But, yeah, what's the point, you know?
Well, they're set up that double play. They're pitching to the Clutch Corbin is 1 for 1 with a single. Real fast runner. And Rob Glover at first base. First pitch misses high, ball 1-1-0. Dapper's having a hard time dialing it in. There he goes. Makes that breaking pitch at the bottom side. Now safety's off to Clutch Corbin. 1 apiece. Goes to first base in the dirt. Not in time, but a good move anyway. Oh, there's Contreras going back. He's going to make that grab, and yeah, Rob Glover's already back at first. Good move. One down, Pete. Now we're hoping for Razzie Dazzler hitting that double play. It's tough out, 0 for 1. You got to hit that grounder to third. Going to get that fast runner at first base. Oh, instead she hits a bomb to left field, and it's going to carry. Wow, there's that home run we're talking about just a minute ago. And they tie the game just like that. Runs through the bat, 407 feet over the left field wall. It's Dazzler's second home run, a 4th RBI this season, and it's a Donnybrook, Pete. It's a bare knuckle brawl. Tough lift, 1 for 1, a single and RBI. Power hitter. Look at it. Infield's gonna go fade back. Oops, they're shallow. And now they're going deep. Okay, fouled back, 1 apiece now. Fouled off towards his own dugout. 41st pitch. He's like a pitching machine. Goes high, misses that one. 2 apiece. That one low and away. 3-2. Full count to the locked in catcher. There's one to Marcus Murillo on the ground. Easy pickup. 1 pump throw to first. 2 down. Now it's Batch Wilson's turn. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. The right fielder for the Baltimore Jacks. Left-hand batter's box. He's a bad ball hitter. I already mentioned that, didn't I? He's also locked in, by the way. Breaking pitch in there for strike. 0-1 the count. Here at the top of the 4th, it's a tie ball game. Spray Bellamy grabs that liner straight to him. 3 down, Pete.
Yep, we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th, all knotted at 5. Maximiliano LeBlanc, 1 for 1. Noah McLean, 1 for 1 with a home run. Ken Bernal, 1 for 1 with a double. Barry Ozone at 54 pitches, giving up a walk and 7 hits. His ERA is at a 7.36. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, favors the low pitch. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Bottom of the 4th, all knotted at 5. First pitch over the inside corner for called strike. Strike 1. That's way inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to LeBlanc. That's high ball 2. I mean, strike 2. That's in there for a strike. That's way outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh! A beanball, and Maximiliano LeBlanc will take first base. 1 on with no outs. In steps Noah McLean.
It's the least they can do. There he goes.
That's going to be the end of Barry Ozone. Barry Ozone going to take a seat, and they're going to bring in Stitch Gripowski, the B-plus starting pitcher, relief pitcher. Gripowski with less than average velocity, less about average junk, and a little bit better than average accuracy. He's tense but fit. He's got a 2.7 ERA, a 1.0 whip, 6 strikeouts. He's got an elite cut finger fastball. He is not fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a changeup, and a fork pitch.
He's facing Noah McLean with a runner on base, no outs, pressure up. Early swing foul ball, third baseline souvenir. 0-1 the count to McLean. Misses inside. We're even out 1 apiece. Third pitch fastball misses low as well. 2-1. We got that one right in there for a strike. We're locked up at 2 apiece now. Hard liner to right center field, and it's off the wall, off the top of the wall, Pete. Another home run. Hey, way to get in there, man. Well, it just skipped off the wall. 395 feet. It's his 4th home run and 14th RBI this season. And the Ramblers take the lead again, Pete. Another 2 runs.
Yes, sir. So that was, just barely got there. Ken Bernal, 1 for 1 with a double today. I think he's designated hitting tonight.
Ooh.
That's a late swing foul ball into the stands along the left field line. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, nobody on. That's popped up into center field. It's on the warning track, and Razzie Dazzler will make the catch for the first out, second out. Marcus Murillo stepping in.
First out. Marcus Murillo out for 2. 7-5 Ramblers lead right now. That one misses high. The tense pitcher for the Jacks. That one's in for a strike. Gripowski goes outside, 2-1. He's just coming rapid fire. That one misses ball 3, 3-1 hitter's pitch. You never know what's going to happen here. Inside, he jams it off the bat to Glover. 1 pump, no pump throw to first. 2 down.
Dagnabbit. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 with a walk today. Nobody on, 2 outs. Ramblers with a 7-5 lead. That's shot down the line, just foul along the third baseline. Strike one. That one's low ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's, catches the outside corner for a called strike. 1 and 2 now. There's a roller. The shortstop has to lay out. Glover does. Makes the throw in time to get Swindle Heath. So we're going to go into the top of the 5th. Ramblers 7, Jacks 5. Jack Cracker 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Huffley Bluffler 0 for 2, and Juice Jackson 1 for 2 with a home run. Jet Dapper at 65 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 6 hits. His ERA is at a 10.34. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, is tense, but Fitty's 0 for 2 today. He's hit 167 with 1 RBI so far this season. Jet Dapper is tense but fit. He'll do much better this inning, I'm sure. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Dapper known as the rally stopper. That's in it for called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, nobody on. Top of the 5th, that's outside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Jack Cracker, the Jacks left fielder. There's a shot that's going to get into the gap between left and center. And Corbin Hirta comes up throwing and will hold him to a long single. So 1 out with no outs. In steps Huffley Bluffler. The second baseman is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Not a lot of speed at first base. Not a lot of speed.
Yes. Did he get him?
Play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a line drive to the first baseman. He plucks it out of the air, makes the tag. So 2 outs, nobody on. Juice Jackson steps in. Jackson, 1 for 2 with a home run. There's a roller to Murillo. He's going to pick that up and make the throw to first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. It's Ramblers 7, Jacks 5. Spray Bellamy 1 for 2. Kid Paul 1 for 2 with a home run. Corbin Hirta 1 for 2 with a home run. Stitch Grapowski throwing 17 pitches, giving up a hit, and his ERA is at a 3.27. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack.
He is. So I heard about him. Still a 2-run lead by the Ramblers here. First pitch misses outside ball, 1-0 the count at the bottom of the 5th. That one makes the high side of the zone. We're even at 1 apiece. That one also makes a high side of the zone. 1 and 2. He's behind the count. Is he going to get the K? Oh, that just misses ball 2. 2-0 the count. There's right in the wheelhouse. And it gets past the diving third baseman to left field. Jack Cracker picks it up. He's going to make it first piece with a nice single.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with no outs. Kid Paul stepping in. The right fielder's locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. First pitch to Kid Paul is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. And there goes Spray Bellamy. He's off at the pitch.
Yeah.
And we got a stolen base. So a runner at second base with nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kid Paul. There's a roller. That's going to get to the second baseman, Huffley Bluffler. He's going to get it, pick it up, make the throw to first for the out. But Spray Bellamy will take third in the process. So a runner at third base with 1 out.
Not bad. We're going to advance him. 1 for 2 with a home run. Fast runner at third base. Need a outfield fly, if anything. That one misses outside. 1-0 the count. But a single would be even better. There it is in the outfield. Dazzler's going to catch it. Here he goes for home. Here's the throw. Not in time. And they get the run, Pete. Way to get in there.
Yes, sir. So Spray Bellamy scores, making it 8-5. 2 outs, though. Bases empty, and in steps John Contreras, the first baseman. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Although he got thrown out trying to stretch a triple. That one's fouled off into the stands. Strike 1. Yeah. There's a roller to the shortstop, Rob Glover. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the top of the 6th. It's the Jacks, 5 runs on 7 hits. The Ramblers, 8 runs on 9 hits. Downton Upton, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Rob Glover, 1 for 1 with a walk. And Clutch Corman, 1 for 2. Jet Dapper at 71 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 7 hits. ERA's at a 9.22.
All right, downtown Upton, 0 for 2 on the day. Jet Dapper's got 71 pitches under his bat. He's going to throw 72. The first baseman for the Baltimore Jacks. It's a 3-run Texas Ramblers lead. Breaking pitch makes it in for strike on 1 the count on a check swing. Top of the 6th inning. Reaches out, fouls that into his own dugout hard, 0-2. Dapper's got him in a good spot. Number 26. Hoping to get another good inning here. Oh, it's a hard one to right field. Kid Paul. Oh, I don't know if he had to jump or not. He jumped. It went over his head. And the runner's going to come in for a double. I couldn't. Could you see if he was like in a good spot there?
Yeah, I think he would have caught it.
Oh, you do?
I do, yeah.
It still looked like it went over him to me. It's a little tougher to make these outfield moves. Okay, now you got Rob Glover. There's one on the ground. Murillo's going to pick it up, throw it to first. It's the best option. So they get the 1 out. They got a runner at third in scoring position. You got Clutch Corbin is clutch. 1 for 2 with a single. Great contact hitter. Okay power. He's only hitting 158 on the season, though. 76 pitch coming up. And, we missed outside ball 1. Jet Dapper's, his night is sort of on a razor's edge here. If he does well here, he'll... Oh, no. I shouldn't have said anything. That's going to be they get a run there. And he's going to be another double. It may be time to tap a reliever on the shoulder. Razzly Dazzler coming to play. 1 for 2 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Yeah, we don't want to give her a home run. She's a tough out. And it does look like they may go with a reliever here at the top of the 6th, which is fine. We got the pressure up now. With 1 out, it's a 2-run game, and two runners at the plate. A Dazzler home run would be really bad. She's locked in. All right, they're going to bring in Bor Reliable. Bor Reliable's got that elite forefinger, which increases pitch speed when pitching a 4-seam. He's known mostly for that velocity. He's got good junk. He's got really good accuracy and good junk. He's got an 8.49 ERA, a 2.23 WHIP, 15 Ks on the season, and he's well rested. He throws a forefinger, mixes it up with a curveball and a changeup. So I think he's a good choice with the pressure up. He's got a runner behind him at second base with 1 out. Double play is not an option. Oh, and there's a hard liner. Corbin Huerta picks it up. He's going to throw it home. Here comes the runner. Okay, the runner goes back. It's going to be another double as Dazzler gets the second. But the runner goes back. They did not get the run. Now I got tough lift. 1 for 2 with a single on an RBI. Locked in. Outfield is going to go deep, just in case. First pitch outside corner, strike 1. Oh, 1 the count. That was fast pitch. He's got his work cut out for him to get out of this. Thinking carefully about that second pitch. Fouled back up off the net. 0-2. I hate being in this position. Pressure way up. That's usually the problems usually happen. Fouled back up the net. Souvenir. Still 0-2. Can he get him to chase? He does. Swing and a miss, and he's going to have to throw it to first to get the runner 2 down. We got 1 more to go, Pete. That's a good situation. As long as he didn't get a single, we're okay. Especially an outfield single. 1 for 3 on RBI. He's a bad ball hitter. Pressure climbing. Batch Wilson, right fielder for the Jacks, takes the first one inside ball 1. 1 on the count. Breaking pitch. No McLean can't get it. Swindle Heath going to pick it up. Throwing home. Runner's going for second. All right, it's another double. They get a run. It's 8-7. It's a 1-run game. All right, we already gave up a couple runs. Let's clamp it down here. It's Jack Cracker, 1 for 3 with a single. Outfield's going to fade deep just in case. Uh-oh, they're shallow. Oh, they're shallow. But there, Kid Paul running over. Makes the grab. He gets out of it, Pete. Woo!
Yeah, so we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. It's Ramblers 8, Jacks 7. Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 1 and hit by the pitch. Noah McLean 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, and Ken Bernal 1 for 2 with a double. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 single hit by a pitch.
All right, Stitch Kapowski starts off the 6th. Early swing foul ball towards the dugout, third base dugout, 0-1. That one inside misses ball 1. 32nd pitch coming rapid succession. Misses ball 2, 2-1. Safety off. Outside corner misses ball 3. Good go. He slows it up a little bit there. Hitter's pitch now. You got 3-1 count. Maximilian LeBlanc, catcher for the Texas Ramblers. Walks him on 5 pitches.
Yes, sir. So 1 on, no outs. In steps Noah McLean, the shortstop. He's neutral and fit. Favors a low pitch. He's 2 for 2 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Holy cow, this guy. What's going on? First pitch to McLean is outside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's ripped foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's ripped foul as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ripped foul as well. 1-2 still to Noel McLean, the Ramblers shortstop. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's outside, ball 3. Full count now, 3-2. Full count to Noel McLean. There's a high ball. Is it going to carry? It's going to go.
Yes!
It's out.
How about it?
Home run for Noel McLean. That's his 3rd of the night and his 6th RBI. That's his 5th home run of the season, 382 feet, and his 16th RBI of the season. Wow. Noel McLean started this game tense, Tommy.
Holy cow. I'd like to be that tense. And there he goes. Oh, wow, Pete. Stitch grip going. Why don't you tell him? I can't even talk.
All right, Stitch Gripowski, the starting pitcher, relief pitcher, is going to get pulled here. They're going to bring in Immaculo Spectaculo, the A-plus ranked relief pitcher. He's got good velocity, excellent junk, and very good accuracy. He is on fire and fit. He's got a .44 ERA, a .58 WHIP, 15 strikeouts. He's crossed up. He is half rested. He is half rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup.
All right, Ramblers not out of the woods yet. 7-10. Wow, look at that breaking pitch. Makes it back in for a strike. I want to count Ken Bernal. DH checks on that one. Good way to pull it back. Even out 1 apiece. It's a tough pitcher to hit, man. That's on the ground. Buffalo, second base, 1 pump, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Or no, 1 down.
1 down, and in steps Marcus Murillo, the second baseman. He's 0 for 3, hitting .222 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Ramblers with a 10-7 lead. There's a roller to the shortstop, Rob Glover. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the 2nd out. And Immaculo Spectaculo, 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Swindle Heath.
All right, Swindle 0 for 2 with a walk. Looking outside. Spectacular comes inside with a strike. 0-1 the count. Bottom of 6, 10-7 Ramblers. That one on the ground to Glover again. 1 pump throw to first. Three quick outs there.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the 7th. It's Ramblers 10, Jacks 7. Huffley Buffler 0 for 3. Juice Jackson 1 for 3 with a home run. And Downton Upton 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. More reliable through 8 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 2 hits. His ERA is at an 8.03. Huffley Buffler, the second baseman, is 0 for 3. Somebody's screaming.
Yeah. Some lady?
No, it was a guy.
Oh.
He's like, let's go.
Come on.
Outside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's popped up out of play in foul territory. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Huffley Buffler.
Oh.
That one's high ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Jacks second baseman, Huffley Buffler. There's a shot to the third baseman, Spray Bellamy, and he'll pluck it out of the air for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Juice Jackson, the third baseman. He's 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. He's an off-speed hitter. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th. That one's in there for a called second strike. And very quickly, Jackson is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Juice Jackson, and more reliable with his first K of the night. So 2 outs, and in steps Downton Upton, the first baseman. He's 1 for 3 with a double. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Downton Upton. That one's ripped foul into the dugout along the first baseline. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a late swing foul, and now Upton behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Oh.
Almost got him to chase, but he was able to hold up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Allen's hit foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 7th. That one's popped up on the infield. And Noel McLean is out there, makes the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. It's 10. Ramblers 10, Jacks 7. Spray Bellamy 2 for 3. Kid Paul 1 for 3 with a home run. Corbin Hirta 1 for 2 with a home run. Immaculo Spectacular threw 6 pitches in his half of the 6th inning. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. First pitch to Bellamy is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a knock. That'll get to Rob Glover at shortstop. He'll pick it up, make the throw across to Downton Upton for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Kid Paul.
Well, all right, 1 for 3 with a home run. Nice. Still 10-7. Reaches out, hits that in between the shortstop and third baseman. The Cracker picks up in left field. It's going to be on with a single Pete with just 1 out. Way to go there.
Yes, sir. 1 out with 1 out. Corbin here to the center fielder steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Spray Bellamy, Kid Paul, at first base. First pitch is in there, called strike. Strike 1. That one's going to get caught by the second baseman. A quick throw to first, but Kid Paul was able to get back. So 1 out with 2 outs. Then steps John Contreras.
All right, not the end of the world. John Contreras, 1 for 3 with a double. The on fire spectacular. Gets it in. It's a rolling bunt first base line. That's going to be foul. And 0 on the count. That one misses ball low. 2-1. All right, get the pitch count up a little bit. It's 14th pitch by Spectacular. In there. Hard run to center field with 2 outs. Everybody's going anyway. Vasilevsky's going to make that catch for the third out.
Dag, man. It makes that noise like it's a big hit, but it doesn't go anywhere. We're going into the top of the 8th. It is still Ramblers 10, Jacks 7. Rob Glover 1 for 2 with a walk. Clutch Corman 2 for 3 with a double. And Razzie Dazzler 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, and a strikeout. Why do I get to pitch to her every inning? Rob Glover steps in.
Yeah, they seem to give up innings every other, or give up runs every other. Locked in. But here's the pitch. Misses a little bit high. 1 to the count. Pressure up already here in the top of the 8th. As like I said, because of that pattern, we get the Ramblers get out of this, and it'll be this. I think we're taking care of. Swinging a miss, strike 1. There we go. 1 apiece. Hard foul, third baseline souvenir. So far, Borreliable looking good. 1 and 2 the count. Swinging a miss, strike 3. Way to get him on that breaking pitch. Fooled him on that one, Pete. Sort of.
Yes, sir.
Not officially, but yeah, fooled. Clutch Corbin 2 for 3 with a double, single, and RBI. Great contact hitter. Clutch, Reliable throws 26 pitch to him. Pressure climbing up. Hits that back off the wall. Pressure pretty high here, actually. 0 on the count to Clutch Gorman. Foul toward the Ramblers dugout. 0-2. Got him in a hole. Can get him a chase. Instead of chasing, he gets contact. Corbin Huerta back in front of the warning track at the center field grass. Makes the grab for 2 down, Speed. So good so far. And now it's Razzie Dazzler. Center field lady locked in pit. Oh, up under her chin. She had to dive out of the way. 30th pitch. Let's see what he comes with now. Swings and misses. She wasn't intimidated, but she couldn't catch it. Great breaker. 1 apiece. That's on the ground. Marcus Murillo's going to dive to his left, grab, throw it, and get close out the side, Pete. Way to go.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. Ramblers 10, Jacks 7. Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 1 with a walk and hit by pitch. Noah McLeod 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. Ken Bernal 1 for 3 with a double. Immaculo Spectacular at 14 pitches. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, 1 for 1. He singled, walked, and got hit by a pitch. He favors the low pitch, which is where Spectacular tends to throw the ball. That one's high, ball 1. That one's rocked foul along the third base line, strike 1. 1-1. That one's rocked foul along the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one rolled. That one literally rolled. 2-2. That's the ball. 3-2. Full count now to LeBlanc. That's outside, ball 4, and they're going to walk LeBlanc for the 2nd time tonight, Tom.
I don't know why the batters seem so angry when they get walked. Here he is, Pete. Noah McLeod, 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. 6. What a night. Don't mess it up. First pitch. Oh, it's a liner. It's not a home run, but it is a single in the left field. What a night Noah McLean's having. Like you said, we were thinking about putting somebody else in, but could you imagine the mistake?
Yes, sir. Runners at first and second, no outs. Ken Bernal, the designated hitter, comes up. He's 1 for 3 with a double. That's going to be the end of Spectacular.
Yes.
And they're going to bring in Chico Lapata. Chico Lapata, the A- closing pitcher. He's got good velocity. He's got better than average velocity, good junk, and then less than average accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 9.95 ERA, a 1.89 whip, 4 strikeouts. He's walk prone, and he's got easy jumps. He's not fully rested, but he's pretty well rested. He's got a four-seam fastball, a cut fastball, and a slider. He's a right-handed pitcher. So runners at first and second with no outs. Neither of the runners with very much speed.
Woo.
First pitch to Ken Barnall is inside, ball one. There's a roller to the shortstop, over to second, over to first for the double play. Runner at third base now with 2 outs, and in steps Marcus Murillo. Murillo.
Well, not what we hoped for. Got the runner at third. That breaking pitch makes it inside, ball one, 1-0 count. 2 outs now, pressure up. That one also inside, 2-0. Here comes the strike now from Chico Lapata. High corner.
Oh, come on.
2-1 the count. Marcus Murillo. Late swing, third baseline. That's going to make it in, Pete. That's going to bring in another run. Way to go. Oh, he's going to hold up at first. I don't know why. Well, it turns out he probably wouldn't have made it.
Yes, but another run scores, making it 11-7 with a runner at first base. In steps Swindle Heath. He's 0 for 3 today with a walk. Again, Murillo does not have a lot of speed at first base. The first pitch to Heath is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That's in there for a called second strike. And very quickly, Heath is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's lifted. That's going to drop in front of the right fielder for a clean single. So runners now at first and second with 2 outs. And in steps Spray Bellamy.
2 for 4 with 2 singles. Great power, great contact. Runner at first and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Pressure climbing. Inside misses, ball one. One guy. Good patience for the third baseman for the Texas Ramblers. Comes in for a strike. Now safety's off. 1 apiece. Bottom of the 8th inning. 11-7. Oh, it reaches out, hit the bad pitch. Foul. 1-2 the count now. Spray Bellamy. Chico Lapata gets that one high. The runner is going to go to third, and I don't know why the runner didn't go to second, but you got runners in the corners now. Don't have to worry about the double play. That one misses inside, 3-2. He might not throw a strike, but he does. They swing on the ground to Buffler. Oh, he drops the ball and makes it. They get the next one, Pete. Wow.
Holy cow. Yeah, an error on the first baseman. Kid Paul, although it might be the second baseman again, he's got that noodle arm. Kid Paul stepping in. I didn't see what he was doing. Runners at first and second. There's a roller to Glover at short. He's going to make the throw to Upton for the third out. Wow, what an exciting inning.
Yeah.
We're going into the top of the ninth. The Jacks 7 runs on 11 hits with an error, and the Ramblers 12 runs on 14 hits. Tough lift, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Batch Wilson 2 for 4 with a double, and Jack Cracker 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Tough lift, the catcher is neutral and well. He's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI tonight.
He is 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI.
More reliable.
Oh, I'm pitching. Sorry. Yes. No, Boer's pitching. Sorry.
Here we go. First pitch to Tough Lift is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Ramblers hold on. They win this game. That one's in there. That's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot into left center field. And Corbin Hurta's there to make the catch for the first out. So 1 out. And then steps Batch Wilson, the right fielder. He's locked in and fit. He's 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and 2 RBIs. He's a bad ball hitter. First pitch, low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. More reliable throwing his 36th pitch. There's a roller up the middle into center field. Corbin Hurta will come up and get it. Throw it in for a single. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Jack Cracker. Jack Cracker, the left fielder, is tense but fit. He's 1 for 4 with a single tonight. They're going to let him hit. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah.
Double play ball. There it is. And Marcus Murillo is going to make it. Oh, and they didn't get the double play. They got the grounder they needed. They were able to get the head runner at second base, but they were not able to turn it. Hopefully Buffler steps in. He's 0 for 4. Jack Cracker is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Bruno Adamo to pinch run. The B- ranked pinch runner. He has no power, but he's very good contact and very good speed on the base pass. He's got no batting average so far this year. No stolen bases and no home runs, but he is a distractor. Minus 20% accuracy to throw over, and they almost got Adamo leaning the wrong way. So 2 outs, runner at first base in the top of the 9th. Throw over, and Adamo is back. First pitch to Buffler's in there for a called strike, strike one. No balls, one strike, 2 outs, runner at first base. That's a pitch out. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a roller.
Yes.
Corral is going to pick it up, make the throw to Contreras. And the Ramblers are going to win another one, Tommy. And they're going to win it with the long ball.
Wow. Wow, what an offensive show tonight. What first evening game in Dallas, Texas, Pete, and what a ticket.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Something.
my gosh. Well, we give up 7 runs. I mean, we need that explosive offense. The Jacks played a winning game. They get 3 in the second. We tie it up 3 in the second. We get 2 more in the third. They come back, tie it up in the fourth by getting 2 more. We get 2 more in the bottom of the fourth. We get 1 more in the fifth. They get 2 more in the sixth. We get 2 in the sixth as well. And then we get 2 more in the eighth, close it out. They get 7 runs on 12 hits with an error. That's a respectable offensive night for Baltimore. And then we end up getting 12 runs on 14 hits. And it was a home run derby.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there were more balls flying out of here than I've ever seen before.
Yeah, me too. Batch Wilson for the Jacks goes 3 for 5. Has a good night. 2 RBIs. That's a good, for someone who's hitting 250 on the season. That's really good. Jack Cracker comes in, only goes 1 for 5. Gets a strikeout. Not as good. Only hit 179. He's struggling. Bruno Adamo comes in, doesn't hit. Huffy Buffler, get this, 0 for 5. Huffy Buffler. That I'm not used to seeing that. Only 225. Juice Jackson, only 1 for 4 with a run and a home run and an RBI. So at least, and a strikeout. He contributed to the points there. Downtown Upton, we know him from Florida. He went 1 for 4 with a run and a strikeout. Rob Glover, 1 for 3 with 2 runs and a walk and a strikeout. Not a terrible night. Clutch Corman, though. 2 for 4, 2 runs, an RBI. Clutch always doing a good job. Bradley Dazzler, 2 for 4 with a run, a home run, 2 RBIs. A good night for her as well with a strikeout. And then Tough Lift, 1 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. So not bad. Not a bad performance. A couple players kind of dragging them down, but overall the team did well enough to win. They just couldn't hold us off the board, man.
That's true. And when you look at it, Marcus Murillo, he goes 1 for 5. He scored a run, racked up an RBI. Swindle Heath, 1 for 4 with a walk. Spray Bellamy goes 2 for 5, scores a run. Kid Paul, 2 for 5, scores 2 runs, hits a home run, and he racks up an RBI. Corbin Yurta, 1 for 3, scored a run, hit a home run, racks up 3 RBIs on the night. John Contreras goes 1 for 4. Maximiliano LeBlanc, he goes 1 for 4. He goes 1 for 1.
Yeah.
He scores 4 runs and walked twice.
Yeah.
Noel McLean, the story of the night, 4 for 4 tonight. Scored 3 runs, hits 3 home runs, racks up 6 RBIs. And then Ken Bernal, 1 for 4. So all in all, the Ramblers hit 5 that cleared defenses tonight, Tommy.
Wow.
And 1 player racks up 6 runs.
Yeah, and
he accounts for 6 runs.
yeah, he's player of the game. 7 home runs. What a game to be at.
Yes, sir.
Pitching, Barry Ozone comes against the loss for Baltimore. He throws 3 innings, gives up 7 hits, 6 earned runs, walks the batter, gives up 3 of those home runs. His ERA climbs to an 8.18. He's now 0-2 on the season. He went the wrong way. Slip Grapowski goes 2 innings, gives up 3 hits, 4 earned runs, walks the batter, gives up 2 home runs himself. His ERA climbs to 5.25. He's still 0-1-0 on the season. Immaculate Spectacular comes and throws 2 innings, gives up just 2 hits. Gives up 1 earned run, walks the batter. His ERA is an amazing 0.79. He's 2-0-0 on the season. And then Chico Lapata comes in to finish things off, throws an inning, gives up 2 hits, 1 earned run. His ERA drops to a 9.82. He's 0-1 on the season.
And then for the Ramblers, Jet Dapper goes 5 1/3 innings. He gives up 9 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and 2 home runs. His ERA is at a 10.59, which I believe is higher than when he started the game. But his record improves to 1 win and 2 losses. And then Bor Reliable came in, and he'll get the save. He pitched 3 2/3 innings. He gave up 3 hits and struck out 3. His ERA, I believe, improves to 6.46, and his record will improve to no wins, 2 losses, but 2 saves. 3 stars of the game. The number 1 star, I don't know who it could be, Tommy.
I gotta take a screenshot of that.
Good old B-plus ranks, shortstop, third baseman, 40-year-old Noel McLean.
Yeah, right?
He goes 4 for 4 with 3 home runs, 6 RBI, scores 3 runs himself. So
Wow. I didn't even realize he had 3 until you told me about it. Razzie Dazzler, center fielder for the Baltimore Jacks, B ranked, number 18, gets second star of the game. She goes 2 for 4 with a home run of her own, gets a double, 2 RBIs, a 2-run home run, and she scores a run.
And then Corbin Hirta, the B-plus center fielder, he's the third star of the game. He went 1 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and he scored a run himself. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 6 hits, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, 2 great catches, and 1 strikeout for a contribution of 55%. PJ with 8 hits, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, 5 strikeouts for a contribution of 45%.
All right, wow, what a homestand!
I'm telling you,
3. We were what, 3 and 5 coming back from Fort Lauderdale, and we end up taking 2 against Chicago, 1 against Baltimore, and now we're back in the win column. 6 and 5. Wow, what a perfect homestand! I did not expect that. Look at the lead batting averages on the right there. Repo, Corbin, no, all hitting above 400. Top 3 batting averages in the league. That's bananas, isn't it?
It is bananas.
Isn't it?
Home runs, Noel McLean, Spray Bellamy. I think they've got to be in the hunt for the most in the league, right?
Yeah.
Home runs league, yeah. Chimo Gaspar, John Renero, and Vihan Musto are leading with 6, but yeah, they're right there.
Yeah. Now, neither us nor the team that we just played are on these 5 games. So why don't we tell you the score of these other 5 games that happened tonight, Pete? Right, and then we'll tell you where we're at in this. All right. So 5 games. The Grapplers played the Buzzards down in Guadalajara. What happened?
Well, they took a plane and they flew down there, and the Buzzards got out early, and they're going to hold on and win 4-0.
The Sawfish at the Heaters. It's all Mexico. No, in Mexico. 6-5 Sawfish. Sorry.
Wax Bills taking on the Bee Wolves. It's back and forth, but the Wax Bills are going to take it 4-2.
Sirloins, the Blowfish out in LA. Sirloins in the lead at first, but the Blowfish win at 9-7.
Chicago Crocodons taking on the Wild Pigs. The Crocodons out to an early lead, and they're going to 6-5 in a close one.
I feel good for Chicago on that one. I would have felt bad they lost again.
Me too.
Go ahead. What do you got?
Go through. Okay, the Liberty Conference Eastern Division. The Wide Loads sit atop the Eastern Division with a record of 5 wins and 6 losses. Behind them in second place, the Platypi are a game out of first place with a record of 4 wins and 7 losses.
All right, yeah, they'll get to the win column at some point. Our Central Division, it's still the same. The Atlanta Wildcats are out in front 7-4 with a +6. They're a game ahead. Well, actually, no, it's a little different. We have now a 2-way tie for second. The Michigan Moose are 6-5, and the Texas Ramblers 6-5. Moose with a +13 run differential. Crocodons at 6-6. We don't have a team in our division with a losing record.
No, we got a pretty strong division this season. What in the Western Division, the Nemesis with a record of 7-4 have a stranglehold on first place. Just behind them in a battle royale, the Sawteeth and the Overdogs tied for second place with records of 6 wins and 5 losses. Both of them are a game out of first place. Sawteeth with a +10, the best run differential in the Western Division. Yeah.
And the last place Herbisaurs 4-7. That's who we're going to play with a -24 run differential. That's who we're going out to play after this. We're catching a flight out to Tacoma. So hopefully we keep this thing running. In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, Florida Freebooters still out in the lead. They have an 8-3 record +15 run differential. They only have a half-game lead against the Wax Bills, who also have 8 wins but 1 more loss. 8-4. They're a half game back.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 7-4. They are in first place. Behind them in second place, the Colorado Lockhorns with a record of 6 wins and 5 losses. They are a game out of first.
They are. And in the Pacific Division, it's the LA Blowfish in front, 8-4. The +4 run differential. They got a 1.5 game lead ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who also have a winning record at 6-5. So there you go. Let's see if we got any news. Let's see here. Wait. Yeah. Oops. Oh, sorry. Player development. Okay. Where's the end of our game? Okay, there it is. All right. Let's see. The asking salary stuff. I'm not going to mention that right now because that seems to take time. I'll talk about player development. Ligament repair for Twist Gutierrez. He can get a 15% chance to gain stimulated. I think we did that one right.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Oh, player development available. Glow Up. A new training opportunity is available for Jeff Benson. He would gain +4 to his junk, +1 to his fielding, and -2 to his velocity, plus a 25% chance of a bonus +4 to his junk, and a 25% chance to gain elite slider. Wow, that would be nice. +8 junk.
Okay, here's the first move, Pete. The Platypi. The Philadelphia Platypi signed Penny Clay, replacing Sky Rodriguez. Oh, Sky Rodriguez. Sky Rodriguez is a C+ ranked 26-year-old third basewoman, known mostly for her power at 94. She's also got a pretty good arm. She's not a great fielder, though. She's got good contact against left fielders. Left-handed pitcher. She was making $5 million a year. She's now in the free agents. And Penny Clay, the first free agent, picked up the 19-year-old out of high school, shortstop, third basewoman, A-ranked, 97 power, 76 connectivity, 66 speed, 79 fielding. She only has a worse arm. That's it. She's going to get paid $12.8 million a year to be a Philadelphia Platypi. $12.8 million a year to play shortstop at 19.
Yeah. But that 36 arm, less than average for somebody who's got to throw the ball, all the way across the field to the first baseman. That could hurt you. I mean, we saw it hurt the Jacks, tonight in the game. The second baseman made a couple of throwing errors.
As they get developer though.
Yeah.
What's you got?
Player development available. Deception. A new training opportunity is available for Bore Reliable. He can gain 1 to his junk, 1 to his accuracy, a 10% chance of a bonus +3 to his junk, and a 10% chance to gain a new pitch, the Screwball.
Oh, pretty good. Enoch Hughes shoulder hurts. The 23-year-old second baseman, he loses arm strength from 39 down to 33. Ugh.
Wow. And then the Heaters signed Skyla House to replace Bubbles Garcia. Bubbles Garcia was a C+ ranked 32-year-old left fielder, right fielder, with good power and about average ability to connect, and average fielding, and an average arm with a little bit below average speed on the base pass. He was also an easy target. He was making $4,300,000 a year. They bring in Skyla House, who is the 25-year-old second baseman, third baseman. She's A- ranked with a 69 power, so they lose a little bit on power, but they gain a whole lot in connectivity. At 85, they gain a little bit on speed and a whole lot on fielding and arm. She's also a consistent player who's known as a dive wizard. They are going to pay for it, though. Whereas Bubbles Garcia was making $4.3 million, she's going to make $9.7. Playing out the rest of the season with the Heaters.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call the game there for right now because we're at an hour, almost an hour, 20 minutes. All right. So, thanks for watching that one, folks. We're gonna do another travel series. Pete and I are gonna hop a plane from Dallas on up to Tacoma. So if you want to hear us talk about some of the strategy there, catch us there. Otherwise, we will see you up at Tacoma at the Emerald Diamond for our next game against the Herbisaurs. And hopefully we extend this winning streak out for 4 games, Pete.
I think so. I hope so. I think defensively and pitching wise, although I know Dapper looked a little shaky every other inning, but I think we're starting to settle down a little bit. I think we're getting a little bit more confident in our defense, which is good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you then up in the Pacific Northwest, folks. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, Daddy.